Hey, good afternoon, people, family. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Doc. Y'all truly the underrated one. Welcome to my very first underrated commentary. Sorry I started late and everything. I was like getting some things done, get some cooking done and everything. And I got a little surprise for you. Hold up, family. So welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Y'all truly the underrated one. And we're gonna get this thing started. Welcome to my first commentary. Let me check out everything. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Back to the basics. How you doing? We're gonna wait for some more people to come. Like I said, I'm sorry that I started late, but I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something special that I did. What's up, Bad News? I want you to go support the brother. He a DJ and everything. He gonna be doing his thing. Trish Motivator, how you doing? Oh, thanks for coming, sweetie. Thank y'all for coming. Most likely after my commentary, I'm thinking about having a panel discussion. So watch out for that. We're gonna wait for some more people to come. Like again, I was supposed to start at 1 o'clock, but I was cooking, I was getting things done, and then so so I can get things done. Let me read this first. Um, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to the LTBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. I got Black Reality. Okay, thanks for coming. I'm gonna show you something in a few. All right, I'm gonna show you. Welcome to my very first underrated commentary. Like I said, I'm not gonna do it all the time, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like at times. Y'all want to see my food? Press one. Y'all want to see my food? Press one. This ain't no mukbang. I was gonna do a mukbang, but I didn't want to do it. Want to see my food? Oh, it's a fitness channel. Got you. Yeah. What you do, Black Reality? On one of my videos, put a comment on it so I can sub to that. All right. Okay. All right, yo. Now, um, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Pardon me. It's not all that healthy, but I made it up. But there it is. Look, this is double bacon cheeseburger. On the bottom is Thousand Island dressing, and you see that this is maple um bacon top, and also that's Swiss cheese. This is double. This is double, fam. It's double. Now this one, I made this up. I put balsamic salad dressing in the bottom, and I mix it up with the fries, and I put shredded cheese on top. I put shredded cheese on top. And this is my beer, Foster's. So I'll show y'all again. This is double cheeseburger. I know you need some cheating, but I got to have it sometime. This is double cheeseburger with Swiss cheese, maple bacon on both sides, both of them. And this is I put vinaigrette, balsam salad dressing. I mix it up first with the fries, and then I throw some shredded cheese, melted shredded cheese on it. And this is the beer. So let me read this. Come and join real conversations with the underrated one, us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. So now I'll be all right. That's why I got beer, Sheila. I'll be all right. I haven't eaten none all day. Now again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Y'all true the underrated one, the number one grinder. Welcome to my very first underrated commentary. Hold on for something. All right. So well anyway, again, thank you. And let me take. And again, I might have a panel discussion after this. I might have a panel discussion after this. So, but family, this is my commentary. What I see. I'm gonna tell you what I did last night. I did a live last night about YouTube cult leaders and followers, and I'm talking about cult leaders. I'm just gonna talk about some of it. The rest you gotta know for yourself, okay? Um, I was really breaking down how some brothers and some sisters want to be circled within each other chats. They don't want to branch out. They do not want to work with each other. They want to think it's all about them instead of understand that us as a people we in a crisis right now and we need to be in unity. So I was breaking down how these cult leaders, how they work, how they operate, how they go about certain things, and how they followers worship them. And I was saying they don't have they some of them are bad, but some are good people, but they don't even know that they work within the cult. And so I was breaking it down. So I want you to go check it out. Check that out. And and in a few days it'll be approaching. I think next week will be approaching the 1 year anniversary that I lost my brother, my younger brother. So I don't know. I'm gonna do a live at that time. I don't know. I'm gonna need some time. But let's get to it then. We see that in the election, that has not they didn't say anything about our people, and we need to really think about it, still talk about it. And also, we see two old men ain't saying nothing. You got one. He's saying that he got coronavirus. There's some of them. There's some of them think. Some of them saying that he got it about time. because he was wearing a mask at the time. That's legit to really think about it because he haven't wear no mask. And there are some that he's faking it because he's trying to avoid the be debates. And but that's remains to be seen. But but I want to say this that in the near future I will be creating other conversations. And I'm looking for y'all at times to participate. Some I'm gonna do solo, some I'm gonna ask for panel discussion. If you want to get on, you get on. Now I'm not gonna like keep on saying it anymore. If y'all really want to engage, y'all engage. And that's all to it. I'm not gonna keep on saying it no more. I'm really getting tired of it. I really is. Salute to you, Tone Malone. Salute to you, Tone Malone. Appreciate you, brother, as always. Not gonna do it. Mm, let me do this. Okay. And so, yeah. So, what I really want to talk about: do we care for others that we don't know? Do we? It could be through our social media. It could be outside social media. Do we take the time to get to know each other, especially inside of this chat? Do we find out how they doing? Do we find out that they need encouragement? Or we want to keep certain ones in the bubble that we feel comfortable with? That's what I'm at. Because each of us in our own way is going through things. We do. Each of us go through things. And there's some that have and there's some that don't have. But the ones that don't have, what do you think about their value? In a few minutes, I gotta take a bite of my food. I'm just letting you know right now. So I'm promising you ain't gonna see me do a whole lot. Okay, I'm just letting you know because I am hungry. But I want to be fair. Okay, you hit the like button and share it. Do we respect their value? And quite a few of us, we don't. We are so arrogant. We so egotistical. We look at them like they are nothing to this world. But we have to understand God created us in each of us in a different way. It's all about how we go about doing it. Do we take the time when either some of our content creators? Do we take time that put a comment? Do we take the time? I'm gonna send a little to them. Do we take the time? Well, I want to have your email. I want to hit you in the back chat. Need to start talking to each other, do email, and then after that, you maybe you feel comfortable. Y'all exchange each other numbers. Do you find out what they purpose is? You'd be surprised when you talk to other people that you don't know. You'd be surprised what they are doing in their life, or their family, their friends. You'd be surprised, but we don't. Beloved, how you feel, sweetie? Thanks for coming. And for me, I look at that. Sometimes family, I get very angry Not gonna lie to you. You hear certain noise, I'm just moving things around. So forget my manners and stuff. But do we do that? And I know some of us is busy and everything I'm saying. Sorry, France, just go good. That Islamic goes good with that. Mm. Hold a few seconds, fam. I'm sorry. I didn't want to eat. Mm. AB Media. Thanks for coming. I want to go check out his channel. Okay? Do we take time? Today, what's good? What's good, homie? Thanks for coming, family. But do we take the time? Do we take the time to find out how they really doing? What's their purpose? Sell purpose. What's their outright purpose? Do we find that out? There's something that, especially us as a people, we should ask. Because throughout the years, I have run into great people that some of y'all don't even know. I'm talking about great people. And all of them is in the chat, matter of fact. It's not being noticed throughout this sector. These are great people. And also shout out to the LDBC. Thank you. So do we take the time? Or we just want to take convenient time, just say hi and that's it, or whatever drama it is, or whatever message it is, or it doesn't those messages don't mean nothing to me. But you'd be surprised if you learn to have humility. If you learn to have common sense, it'd be all right. Mm, Family says good. Sunday, thanks for coming, sweet. Do we take the time? In the chat, I want y'all to think about that for a few seconds while I'm talking. Brothers and sisters, even outside, I want y'all to think about it. Because it goes for me too. Everything I'm saying goes for me too. Because we losing, yo. People is the loved ones is dying back and forth. They're really dying back and forth. And we gotta check on them. Sometimes they have a smile on their face, sometimes they going through a lot. Some of us. Some of them they losing their houses. You never know. Some they losing their apartments. Brothers is going through difficult to see their kids. Sisters going through a lot too. They're under attack because they stick of five people. You gotta think about that. And I'm talking about the real ones. There's some of us want to do the right thing, it's doing the right thing, but it's not enough, and people not acknowledge that. We need help. We don't have the resources, and then some of us do. Excuse me. There's some of us do have the resources. We don't. We don't issue out. So we gotta inspire them. We gotta help them. I know Trisha, I know you're here. Thanks for letting me know anyway. And you good. Are we doing just enough so we can save face and look in the mirror? Oh, I did what I want, God, but God, look, the ones who believe in God, you know what I'm talking about. And the ones that thinking about other face of life, yeah, yeah, people looking. hmm I am thankful that I'm here, even though that at times I don't feel right. Like this morning, I do whatever I can. Sometimes I I encourage our brothers to keep pushing because at times we do not get the necessary encouragement that we should. So I willing to take that on. Some brothers that I know and the ones that I know, and I share what when I go to what I got from it. I share to the brothers. That is my way to let them know that I'm thinking about them and wherever movement they in, wherever they in, I'm with them. And when I do that, I feel much better. Now it's up to them to look at it and to accept it. That's on them. But at least I'm helping, you know? Amanda, thanks for coming, sweetie. Shout out to Amanda Gaddis. She did a very powerful live stream last week. I want you to go check it out. Also, Sheila E., I want you to go check her out too. Back to the basics. Check the women. Check those women out. Check out also Trisha too. Check out Trisha too. And the brothers in here. Check us out. Check me out. I know somebody said stop taking yourself out. Yeah, check me out. I'm the goods. I'm the goods. Yeah. And so just have to do more. And the ones that in YouTube do not want to do more, they got to deal with it. Don't worry about it. But you keep on pushing and branch yourself out so you can help others. Because it's always easy to help out the ones that you already know. But it's very, very hard to help out the ones that you subtly know. And be surprised. There are some that are rotten apples, but majority of the times you find some gems. I said that last night too on my live. I'm gonna say a few things. And you know what? I'm gonna do one thing better. I'm gonna open up the panel in a few minutes. The ones that wants to get on, press one. But I'm gonna open up the panel in a few minutes. Okay? That's all I'm gonna do. And just understand that just as us as a people, we're gonna have our days. And we have to deal with it ourselves. That's true. But let's be have some consideration what the next person go through. Because sometimes you send a comment to their channel, you don't know it does them so good. Sometimes when you drop a super chat or a cash app or PayPal, they have it make them feel so good. That's why we are right now because we not building well rounded. We want to keep it in. It ain't gonna help. So let's do better. And again, everything that I'm saying, it goes for the grinder. And when I open up the panel, let's stick to the conversation. Because sometimes we want to go off and be in with our own feelings. Okay? Stick to the conversation. Okay? Um, there's something else I want to say. And I urge black man, let's keep on unite. Let's keep on fighting for our brotherhood. Sisters, fight for your sisterhood. But I'm talking about brothers, keep on fighting for our brotherhood. And I said this last night, I'm gonna say it again. Men, you gotta stop jumping on these women panels. That's not good. When you not defending yourself, especially you're not defending that black man, there's gonna be certain difference. Yes, it is. But you don't have no right to knock another black man because he do some things that you don't like and you want to agree on a black woman that have that toxic mind feminist mindset and let it cultivate through them. You're wrong with that. Sister, stop jumping on brothers' panels. And brothers and sisters, when you see that, you gotta let them know. So that's it for the um underrated commentary. Let me see. I'm gonna open up the panel now. I'm gonna send it out, and I'm gonna see who's gonna get on the panel. I'm gonna see who's get on the panel. The link is is showing up at what Tom Malone said. If you want to donate, I got a PayPal account. Also, I got a Cash App account. You want to donate? Feel free. All right, it is. There goes the link, and so I'm looking for somebody. Get on the panel. Let's talk. Well, I'm eating. Mm, I got a little time. AB me, hold on. There goes the brother. How you doing?
It's good, JT.
Man, I'm trying to make 50 cents out of the dollar, man.
Oh, I hear you. Trying to do that myself right now.
Yes, sir.
Writing some code.
All right. So tell me what's up, brother.
Man, just trying to watch the news and we're in uncharted territory now that Trump got COVID.
Yeah.
He's in the Walter Reed Hospital.
Yeah. He's old. He's in the 70s too.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and we may have to deal with Biden. It is what it is.
Too old man.
Yeah,
Ain't saying nothing.
and,
People talk. People want to jump on Trump. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And it's cool. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Thought. Y'all two, the underrated, the number one grind. I got my brother AB Media. I want you to go check him out, people. Put the link out. Y'all welcome to get on the panel. But they talk about Trump. True, I get that. I'm from New York. I know about Trump.
Yeah,
But let's not forget about Biden. Biden was the late um what his name Storm. What's his last name? when it comes to me, he started the DC Democrats in the late 20s on.
You mean the 60s?
Nah, he started the DC Democrats back in the 1920s with the Ku Klux
1920?
Klan. Yeah, it's Storm. What his name? Storm. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Storm
you mean
Thornton.
older? Okay. I
So Biden, that's Biden protege right there. Yes, it is.
What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Huh?
What's his mentor's name again?
I think it's Storm Thurman, something like that.
Oh, Strom Thurmond. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Strom Thurmond. Yeah. Old
Yep.
great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was one of the founders of the DC Democrats. I mean, that's what he gets some his beliefs from. Biden. I told people to that dots. So he talking this hitting racist, hitting all this and that. And of some of it, he played off his playbook.
Mm-hmm.
And we failed to understand that. We didn't want to connect the dots with the Democrats. And
See, that's what I'm afraid of. I acknowledge how terrible Trump is, but I feel by going in, there's a portion of black folk that's just going to fall asleep and ignore it and block anything we need to do.
yeah,
That's my fear.
yeah,
I acknowledge Trump is a racist, but he's such an upfront racist. Everybody be awake when they try something.
yeah. That's true. It's just for me. Yo, Darian Marion, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. It's just for me. Yeah, we shouldn't lose the ball, and I think that I would like to see more black women that have a channel that do content need to talk about that more. Talk about how the Democrat had used them to get what they want, and they
Mm-hmm.
all along they ain't got the black women haven't got nothing.
Yeah.
I know Amanda Gaddis talked about, and Sheila E had talked about it. The ones in the chat, they did had talked about, but it's not a lot of women able to talk about. And to me, I say you have to be kidding me. This is y'all need to talk about. They produce Carly B and Kamala Harris, and then some of y'all not outraged of that.
Oh, but she's a sister. She's
Yeah,
a sister. We need to support her.
right. That's not good. Why you talking about a black woman? She's not black. She's Indian. Stop it.
You can't tell them nothing. You can try, but you ain't it's like talking to a brick wall.
And so it gets to right now that black woman, y'all need to step up. You need to step up. Cause I'm tired of black men. I'm the one have content. We do content. We have to be the one saying things. I'm tired. No, we're tired.
Yeah, did you see that stupid ad? Get your booty to the polls.
Yeah, bro. I was in the chat. I was in the chat. When you said, yeah, get your booty on the pole.
Crazy.
It really is. And then you notice that, and hear this, and I want people in the chat, even outside, we're not bashing black women. We just stating the facts. And it's not a lot of black women talking about this. Am I right, AB Media?
No, not a lot. No.
They not. Oh, I forgot one name that I also talk about, do back to the basics. So I'm saying the women, how old are you, brother? You don't mind to ask.
37.
Okay, you 37. Okay. Yeah, it don't make a difference. I'm 54. It doesn't make the way. But this is the sad thing about it. People in my age group, they don't even want to talk about it either. You
Mm,
got brothers out here, they complain that they say therapists in our sector, they don't even want to talk about the rights of us as black men. But you see them talking about men,
mm-hmm.
and that needs to be discussed. I mean, with us as black, when I do the man's talk, and we gotta talk about it because back now we under attack outside, but we under attack in social media, especially YouTube. That we in YouTube, and these are the same women talking they got love for us. You ain't got no love for me. But see, we have to understand these men are simps. They said that they said they have families or that, but they are damn simps. They don't stand up being a man like me and you. Oh, I'm sorry, back to the basics. They don't have the balls. See, I told them like this. You don't have the
Mm-hmm.
balls. All I can speak for me. I'm 54. You don't have the balls like I do. See, when I told righteousness. Did I
Right.
fall short? I fall short. Yes, I fall short. But
We all do.
if I get on the black woman, I get on the black man too. But some of your black women, y'all want to support me? Don't fucking support me. Because I'm talking to the truth. I'm talking to righteousness. And before I continue, welcome back. Welcome back to the basics.
Get back to the basics.
Hello. You guys hear
Hello.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Morning. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Afternoon. Afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, it
right.
is
Oh,
afternoon.
excuse me. Good afternoon. Yeah, getting to that ad. I see
Yeah.
get your booty to the pole. I said, "Wow." And you know what's interesting? Noticed a lot of people did content on the ad, but that booty wasn't the most sexualized thing in that ad. It was actually towards the end when the light skinned chick, when she had the nerve, whenever she put her hands up talking about get your booty to the pole. I'm like, okay, that was very sexualized at the end.
Mhm.
Because you know what that looked like. I mean, that just looked like an invitation for oral sex to me, and I'm just like that booty wasn't even the
I didn't
most.
think about that.
That you know what I'm talking about. That girl
Mm.
at the end when she did her mouth like that, and I said, "Oh,
There
so
was so
we're
much stuff in there. I
it's an
just lost count.
invitation." Yeah. So again, it's a lot of sub subliminal messages going on.
Mhm.
I'm like that booty that wasn't even the most offensive thing.
I
Yeah.
stopped counting when I saw vote on that booty like that. I was like, what the?
Exactly.
I just lost count after that. I was like, okay.
Ugh. Well, matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Back to the before you continue. How old are you, if you don't mind I ask? I know it's not as unappropriate to ask a woman of an age, but I just want to know.
I'm 34.
All right, AB Media is 37. Am I correct, my brother?
Yes.
Back to the basics is 34. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, people outside and people in the chat, I want you to connect the dots with me. Back to the basics. You know, you see me talk about this on my channel often, but I'm going to bring it up one thing, and I'm getting your extra edition of my commentary while I'm eating here and everything. What I found out, there are brothers and sisters of my age group. They set in their own ways. They don't see things clearer like y'all do. So they make brothers like me to act like Why are you reaching out for the young ones? You gotta listen to me. And and I find very discouraged.
Mm-hmm.
I do. For me personally, I find it very discouraging that there are some brothers and sisters out here. They set in their own ways. They know what's going on, but they scared to speak up.
Well,
Um,
somebody has to do it.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't know if they're scared to speak up. I just say I know with some of the experiences I've had, it's just some people in the baby boomer and Generation X generations they don't have a lot of patience. They don't have a lot of patience.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause
So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they don't have a lot of patience. So
Yeah,
like I said,
maybe some of them are
if
scared. Uh-oh.
Hello.
You
yeah,
there?
there's a lot of feedback coming. I think from over there, underrated one.
Okay.
Yeah, no combination. I think some of them are scared.
Well, I agree that could be true, but I think just some of them, you know how some of them talk. Oh, these young people, they're disrespectful. They don't want to listen. It's like, okay, well, if you're already labeling me
Yeah.
as being disrespectful, and then of course, I mean, I'm gonna be like, well, first of all, I don't even know you. I mean, I'm going to respect you first of all because you're a human being, and of
Mm-hmm.
course because you've been on the earth longer. But geez, like, I mean, I think for some people in that generation, if you say anything you know what I mean? It seems like some of them want to talk down to us and be very
Yeah.
condescending. It's like, you ain't got to talk to somebody like I'm a child. I mean, I am 34, you know, but
Yeah. And like I've gotten arguments with baby boomers about Biden. They're yelling at me like crazy, and I keep thinking to myself, okay, this dude has openly talked about cutting your Social Security on not once, not twice, but on numerous occasions. And you looking at me like we're crazy, and they're looking at our generation like we're crazy. We've never supported anybody that's talked about cutting Social Security, not in mass, at least.
right.
There might be a few of us that support some of those crazy Republicans, but we've never, our generation in mass has never supported people that have openly talked about cutting Social Security. You can't put that on us. You guys are the ones that keep electing these Republicans that do that.
Yeah, they call it that what is it? That trickle down politics. I'm like, are you
Yeah,
serious?
more like
How
system politics.
right. It's like, oh, it's gonna trickle down to you. It's been trickling down for the past 400 plus years. So your trickle down has been it ain't working.
Nope.
And then on the other side, we got who we got? We got Jim Crow Joe over there, who pretty much was as far as the 1994 crime bill. So it's like both sides are messed up.
Also, he's the reason. If you got any college debt, he's the reason you can't file bankruptcy on it.
Hmm?
Yep.
Hmm.
He helped pass laws to make it hard for you to file bankruptcy on your college debt. He's responsible for that too. But
You mean you mean you
nobody
mean
wants to
good
talk
old you
about
mean
that.
good old sleep you mean good old sleeping Joe.
Yep.
You mean the one almost nodded out in the debate, right? That's the one, right? Am I right?
Yeah, I think he was on drugs during the debate. To be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what I think he on? Maybe. Let me shut up. Nah, I'm behaving myself. I was gonna say something. Nah, I was gonna say I'll probably say it when I do my life stories.
Oh, it's okay. You might as well say it because he might be on that special K.
Well, I said this that maybe he need Kamala to hit him off and everything. When he
Oh
get
Lord.
him the good give him the Willie Brown shine. You know what I
Oh
mean?
God.
That's what I think. I think he be all right after that. Man,
Yeah, that hair reputation with Willie Brown is not a secret.
it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not a secret.
You know what's so funny about that? She had the nerve to act like that never happened or something. It's like, you realize there's pictures of y'all together, right? Hugged
Right.
up. Y'all was all booed up. Yeah, y'all was.
And you want to throw black men underneath the bus in its conviction. Especially main period. Okay.
Then she had that little thing where she said Tupac was the greatest rapper alive. I busted that.
I could tell. I'm gonna tell who. I could tell you. She's. You know who's the best human beatbox ever? Want me to tell you? Kamala Harris on Willie Brown.
Oh well.
I bet she be bebopping and oh yeah, sitting on a dock at a bay. Let me stop. Well, I think.
Lord.
I think that it's a shame that she may feel that, as far as, see, this is where, for women who are, professional or who may be even thinking about politics or anything like that. That's why women aren't taken seriously in the workplace. When you have certain women like that, just going up under the desk just to get further along. It's like,
yeah,
it makes it hard for. I'm like, look, I'm not trying to bend over and do anything. I'm just trying to, do. First of all, know my job, do my job, and geez, and move up. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if you ever watched Tyler Perry's movie Medea Goes to Jail.
Yes, I watched that one.
Sometimes I wonder if that prosecutor that he was going to marry is based off of her.
Ooh, I didn't even catch that. Mm-hmm.
But
You're right.
Got it very similar. I don't know if that's by just a coincidence, but that's what she reminds me of.
You know what it also reminds me? That you can't judge a book by its cover. Now, you brought up Tyler Perry's movie. Now, the other young lady, yeah, she was on the street and whatever, but even that other prostitute told her, "Listen, you smart. You don't have to be on these streets like this. I've been on these streets a long time. You need to get off these streets." I mean, even another prostitute was telling her this. And then you had old girl who was looking like she was all professional. Here, she ended up being the Jezebel. It wasn't the woman in the street. It was the woman in the freaking courtroom. And I'm like, wow.
Oh, I can tell you. I don't understand why people get mad. Get mad at street dudes. Some of the most treacherous dudes I've ever met in my life do not come from the streets. They grew up in a 2-parent household.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there. Don't get it twisted. There's some grimy street dudes, but don't let all these goody two shoes fool you. Because I've seen both sides of that equation, and they're equally as bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me shout out the brother Ebo Sosa. Yeah, my channel is alright. My channel. I've been around the block a few times. But thanks for the compliment, brother. If you want to join the panel, y'all welcome. Don't say I never invite y'all. Don't say it, cause I'ma cook y'all. Ain't no right now. I'm cooking y'all. Black man or black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say I didn't. No, I'm giving you time. I might do. Let me AB Mini. Let me ask you a question before we continue. What are you doing later, brother?
Gotta go to the store and do some other things.
Now I was really thinking about. I was thinking about doing men's talk. Yeah,
Okay.
I think about creating something Somebody let me know something. I think about doing mass talk in the afternoon. Now I'm thinking about that. I'm just thinking about that family. That's gonna be like maybe like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I might be a little busy, but I'll see what I can do.
No, I'm saying it depends. It depends how I feel. You know,
Okay.
depends how I feel.
This election with this stuff with Trump getting corona, and it doesn't look good. He's already in Walter Reed right now. He's in Walter Reed right now.
Yeah, that's not a good look, bro.
And understand, if he dies before the election, um, it might be a clusterfuck because they don't have a contingency for it. It's never happened before. There's never been a president that has died right before an election.
Mm-hmm.
Never in history.
Yeah.
And I studied this stuff, and I thought I may have missed something. I was talking to BGS, like, say, nope, it's never happened.
Mm.
Just in case I had missed something, but he's like, no, it's never happened. We had somebody die like a month after he got elected, but there's never been anything. If Trump dies before the election, there would be there'd be nothing like it. The states would have to step in and figure out something because it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I'm really not surprised. When I heard that, it's so interesting because during that debate, he really got on Biden. Well, he has a mask on that's this big, and all that. I said, yeah, but you're the one who tested positive and he tested negative.
Yeah.
So, okay, but
I can't dispute it, but
yeah, we'll see how that goes. And also, the first lady, she tested positive too.
oh, it's worse than that. One of his advisors tested positive. The head of the RNC tested positive. I just found out Kellyanne Conway tested positive yesterday too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man.
it's going. There's Mike Pence didn't test positive, ironically, but
Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm.
That's not good.
yeah, it's
That's not
yeah,
good.
it's getting ugly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have to understand his supporters are hard headed.
Mm-hmm.
Even some of the Republicans are trying to get him to wear masks, and they're getting booed at his rallies for doing it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, welcome, Amanda Gathers.
Hey everybody, how's everyone doing?
Just
Doing
fine.
good. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm always doing even better when I'm amongst my people,
I know
which
that's
is
right.
y'all. Yeah, but I'm not gonna stay long because I'm revamping this whole apartment.
Okay.
But I just wanted to touch on that commercial, and like JT and you guys were talking about a lot of our sisters not speaking out or going along with it or accepting it. First, we have to understand and realize, which I know this panel does, that this world was designed and created just to be what it is. Okay. Now it's more so because we're living in a world where the elites and the higher ups and the wicked people controlling of course, their agenda is going to stick out more than us, the righteous people who's trying to bring awareness. And of course, they're going to have more people flocking to their side than us who trying to, speak out. Nevertheless, like I was telling JT, and I always tell JT, I don't care if you got 5 or 4 in your chat. Somebody going to get the message and they're going to spread it to the next. You understand? But I do agree that a lot of sisters that be speaking, talking about, yeah, this is my sister, this is my melanated sister. But then you see fuck shit going on and you go along with it and you accept it and you let them degrade us and you don't stick up for your brothers. You know what I'm talking about? Saying you want to be treated as a queen. Okay, so how are you treating that king? That's a question. And you're right. We have a lot of feminists out here that's overriding us, the sisters who do have our brothers back or who do understand and get it. You understand what I'm saying? So especially with these commercials, they're owned by the elite. You think they're going to put out something positive when it comes to Black sisters? No. Like JT said earlier, we've been used, one of you brothers said it, they've been using us Black sisters for so long to push their agenda, and we don't see it. And we won't open up our eyes because why? We're chasing the wrong things. It's about that dollar. It's about that looks. Why? Because this is what society said it's supposed to be. And a lot of us follow, and a lot of us are not, just independent thinkers or righteous, thinkers or anything like that. So with that being said, people like us, we have to stick together more. We have to do more panels. They're speaking out. We have to not be afraid to say it. If they like us, they like us. If they don't, so what? They don't help us to wake up in the morning. You understand? They don't provide us with nothing. And if they support you, they support you. If they don't, oh well. The ones that support you is ones that was chosen to do so. But that's all I want to say.
Oh yeah. Before y'all continue, Ebo Sosa, let me explain. I do have man talk. I do. I have man talk in the past, and I do have man talk in the morning. You just but let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Ebos also. If you want to see how man's talk, let me know right now. Okay, I created it. We can have afternoons man's talk. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it all the time because I'm creating. So oh, you said put one already. Okay, sister say all right, but okay, okay, Sheila. So, Ebo, if you want to have it, let me know right now. I create it within 3 or 4 hours. I don't have no problem with it. But it just gotta be brothers gotta come. And I'm being honest with you, that even actually sisters could say this in the chat because they be in the chat. It'd be highly no brothers don't be coming. The same ones come, but they don't show up. And the ones that show up and everything, they want trying to find out who's on the panel, who's in the chat. They want to grab up whatever they can and put on their channel and leave. So if you want to, Epo, let me know, man. I'm just saying. Yo, the people say I keep it real. That's it. Y'all keep the conversation going, guys.
Shoot, Miss Amanda then came up in here and dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You crazy. Back to the basics. Don't act like you'll be dropping gems, guru. I be listening to you. And that's another thing I want to speak on. Because earlier, Back to the Basics was speaking on how people our age, which I'll be 53, we don't give the younger generation the respect that they should get. You understand? Because we do. And I have to say we, because they say anytime you're going to speak about something and you're a part of it, you include yourself whether you do it or not. I respect my youth. That's all I work with is the youth. You understand? And I listen to them and I hear them out because you can learn a lot. Age is nothing but a number. You understand? The Most High can choose whoever he wants to give the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to. It has nothing to do with age. So we do have to start listening to the millennium more and respecting their opinions and not look down on them like as if well, I'm older than you, what I say goes. No, just your age, just because I know a lot of old dummies with no damn common sense. And I'd be
Yep.
really looking at them like, are you serious right now? You telling me this 23-year-old got more sense than you? Make it make sense. You understand? And it do have something to do with fear as well as the not having the time and patience. So you both were right. A lot of these elders fear these youth, and then a lot of them don't have patience. Like, man, I don't have time for this. But you know what I'm saying? Instead of having compassion, empathy, love, you understand, understanding that they come from a different time than we do. So things are not going to be the same.
Yeah, I'm 37. What I try to tell young dudes is do your best you can to respect your elders. Sometimes learning from your elder is learning what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
Means learning what not to do. Looking to see what a foolish elder is doing and learning not to and learning to do the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's what learning from your elders mean.
Yeah. That
Exactly. And you know what? You 30, see, just like right now, you just dropped gems. To be 37, do you know a lot of people my age don't realize that? Like for instance, with me, I saw how my aunts were with their men, and they was like whatever you like, and got mistreated and all of that, or went through abuse. And then I saw vice versa, the men in my family. So they taught me what I did not want to be, and that's what I focused on. You understand? Not being the wrong ways. Now, at the same time, they also taught me a lot of right ways.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, like I said for this that is it safe to say? I want to ask you this before we continue, and even in the one in the chat, y'all can answer this too. Is it safe to say that it usually be younger brothers and sisters come to my channel? Excuse me, than the older ones, besides Amanda and Sheila. Is it safe to say that?
Mm,
Be honest.
Can you repeat? Can you repeat the question, JT?
I'm
Okay.
not sure.
No, I'm saying like, is it safe to say that ever since I came back, that it be mostly young brothers and sisters be come to my channel, then the ones at my age, then the ones my age, like Amanda and hold on, hold on for
Right.
1 second. Then the older ones on my channel, y'all can answer that. I'll be back.
Back to the basic. You know you can answer that because Guru.
I would say so. I'm not gonna assume everybody's age in the chat, so I will say yeah. I have to make an assumption and say yeah, that it's probably someone definitely younger, more over here than someone in their 50s and older.
And I totally agree. That's why I wanted you to answer at your age because I see it. And I'm sure Sheila E sees it. I'm sure Monique sees it. I'm sure everybody sees it. You understand? Now, when JT first started out, he had a lot of brothers his age at our age supporting. But it's like now, today, brothers got selective channels only just because if you're not popping according to them, or you don't have a lot, or you ain't with the foolishness and you really talking righteousness, then they tend to, and the ones that feel like they know more than you, they're not going to support you.
Yeah.
They just simply not.
Yeah, that's a shame because really it shouldn't be about who knows what. It should be about, hey, let's open up a dialogue, let's share
Exactly.
information. Like me,
Mhm.
I'll tell people on my channel, look, it's not about you agreeing or disagreeing with me. I'm a human being. I tell people, hey, think for yourself. It's not
Right.
I'm not a cult leader. I'm not asking you to follow me into where that's not what this is about. This is about
Right.
first of all giving and sharing information.
Yes.
And
I
that's what it's
don't even
supposed.
try to pretend to know everything. You think I'm perfect.
Mhm.
I tell people all the time, if you think I'm perfect, that's your own fault. I don't know what to tell you. I never claim to be perfect. I don't know everything. I got my expertise, but I don't pretend I know everything. There's people that know more than me. It is what it is.
Absolutely. And the thing is, we have to take the time we're living in right now. We have to not so much focus on, well, this person is younger than me, so they can't teach me. I've been in brothers chat in the bushes, right? A lot of brothers that I follow, I get a lot of knowledge and I just take it in and I don't chat or anything. But I watch how when they allow a younger gentleman to come on the panel and he get little knowledge, but it's like they want to debunk everything to show this young gentleman that he doesn't know what he's talking about because he's still wet behind the ears. No, He does know what he's talking about. It's just that you're so cocky and arrogant that you want to show these young brothers, I am OG. I know way more. You can like come and then talk about your degrees. Your degrees and stuff don't mean a thing. Because let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's in my field.
True. Catch that. True righteous. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding come from the Most High. Books can't
Yeah.
teach you that.
Mm-hmm.
Books cannot teach you that.
Oh,
So the thing is, like Monique, back to the basics said. We suppose it's not about who knows what. It's about having a dialogue and sharing the knowledge and agreeing to disagree and move on. Eat the meat, throw away the bone. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, I'm in the tech field. I can tell you, your degree don't mean nothing. If you, it doesn't matter how many. It really doesn't matter how many books you read. Because I kid you not, when I was in college, there were semesters we didn't even have books because the technology changes so fast. It doesn't matter. By the time you print the book, the book's out of date, severely out of date.
And to add on with that, the books being out of date, what we must realize, okay? I don't care what nobody say. Everything that is written, that was given to us to learn, was written by man. That man only gave you the philosophy and the knowledge and of what he knows, and he could be twisting his own beliefs.
Yep.
So now they made us in school study these books that man wrote, and this is what we're supposed to follow. No, according to the book that they wrote called the Bible, it clearly says the Most High give you the knowledge and the wisdom and understanding. You don't need a book. That's what I read.
Well, there's something else you got to keep in mind too. They didn't even have books by at the time that all these scriptures happened, and a lot of people don't stop to think how silly we look to them, because most
Hey,
of the stuff.
JT, hold on. JT, you got feedback, honey.
Yeah.
You got feedback, JT. You're busy butt moving around. You got feedback, but busybody.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Most of that stuff was written on scrolls and stuff, and it wasn't written in English. And a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people stop and think about how crazy we would look to the people that lived back then that wrote that stuff.
You better speak. Keep going.
I forget. The printing press that made the Bible wasn't even invented till like I think it was 1200. I have to go back and look. It's been a little while since I looked that stuff up, but that's something I always keep in mind when people are talking about you need to when they rely on that book. I was like, okay, they weren't even printing books like that back then. It was most of that stuff was oral or written on scroll somewhere. Probably in multiple languages before it even got to English.
Now you're talking 100. This is when I need my sister Monique up here, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. When it comes to that knowledge, she and I know a lot about it.
I agree with what all has been said. I'm an ordained minister, so yeah, I'm going to talk about this just briefly. I'm going to put on my minister hat just briefly. The Bible is one of the sacred texts that I do read and study. However, I don't let that Bible think for me.
Of course.
And that's where people get it twisted, and and of course nobody's going to be inviting me to speak to their congregation, because I have an issue with the Black church. I have an issue that I can look over at the Nation of Islam and I can say, well, dang, the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has done more for us.
We need to start taking notes off those brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
I can't take it anymore. We
have to.
It has to be called out.
Because I'm going to say it to the Black church in general, y'all have failed.
Yes.
Y'all have failed miserably. The Black Panther Party did more for us than y'all did. The Black Panther Party.
Yeah, and I want to say more about the black on the black churches. I want to know, especially I'm talking about the pastors and the black men and the black women.
Uh,
I want to know that what you know homosexuality it's a sin, and I want to know that why you like the licky and the sticky in God's house. Why you taking all um the resources and for your abundance.
So JT, you already know you and I talk on the phone a lot about this stuff,
Yeah, I
right?
know. I just
And
putting it out to other people. That's
yeah.
all.
So listen, it's ironic that this topic is coming up within our discussion because for
Mm-hmm.
the I follow a lot of sectors, and I do follow because I originally was born into the life of Kojic, Church of God in Christ, and then I moved over to Apostolic. But one thing about me, as Back to the Base just says, yes, I was born and raised in that Bible, but nevertheless, I was chosen to think different. I was chosen to have my own mind. I was
Mm-hmm.
chosen to see things outside the box. My family, my friends used to call me weird, but now they understand because now they're getting scared because of the stuff I used to tell them. They see it come into fruition, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
um, just yesterday, all week actually, I've been in that sector writing notes because I've been on this game. Like I said, prior to my son, I've been writing a lot of stuff to come up with things that we're talking about now that needs to be talked about. Nobody wants to, and so what? I'm gonna talk about it, and if I don't like me, what I tell you, JT, do I give a damn? I surely don't. Okay, because I was sent to do a job, and that's what I have to do. So I got to put my big girl panties on. Make a long story short, I'm going to show y'all some stuff like I said, I just came out of the churches probably 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. And when I say I was dedicated, I was a
Mhm.
youth teacher. I was a choir director. I drove
Mm-hmm.
the church van. I dealt with I played roles in every church I went. I was dedicated. And
Mhm.
then to see the stuff and not only see, to witness it because I had ministers and um, preachers and bishops trying to have sex with me. My own pastor who has a beautiful wife. Yeah, I talk about all of this in my book.
Oh
I just
wow.
changed names. I changed
Mhm.
names, and they better be glad I'm changing names because they're still on the fuck shit. And they need to be exposed. Like I said, 2020 is the year of exposure and elevation. And it's time for us, people like us, to put our feet on the ground, period.
Yeah,
But I'm
Yeah.
glad this subject is coming up.
yeah,
And
but
you know
you know,
what? Back
I'm
to the
sorry.
basic. When I do it, when I start, I would love to have you, on the panel. I would, because I did not know you was an ordained minister. And what people don't realize, just you are an ordained minister, but not for the fuck shit. You understand? And just because we don't go into the physical house of God, as they call it, doesn't mean that we weren't chosen to lead this righteous. I can't even call it Christian no more because I could tell you where that word came from.
spirituality.
Okay, there you
But
go. Thank you.
but but
So
but,
that's
but
why I
you
love.
know,
That's why I love. This is why I love
Yeah,
her.
they need to get rid of the word Christian because they do not follow
Thank
Jesus.
you. Thank
no,
you.
I want to say this, yo. And you know when I'm AB Media, I mean, I tell everybody in the chat, even in the chat, and even in the panel, you know about this. Yo, brothers, stop saying that you therapist, that you married, right? But you talk about black man, but you chase an imaginary puss. Cut it out. You get on women's panel at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, but you say that you married.
No.
Awesome.
Boom.
Cut that shit, yo. No, let me say this. Cut that shit out, yo. And you're married, yeah. And your women say, "Oh, I'm celibate. Oh yeah, I ain't dealing with no man." But you be on brothers' channels like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And you're chasing imaginary dick. Cut that shit out.
Damn.
Fuck that. You know what you're doing. Cut it out. Y'all get me sick with that. You every time you want to. I'm now the ones that celibate. True. I'm not talking about y'all. But y'all women, y'all piss me the fuck off with this shit. But you're chasing fucking dicks. And then all of a sudden, when a brother said, "Why do you like this?" I want to know where's the attention to your husband? Black man, where's the attention to your wife? But you say you married, but you be on these panels for like break of dawn, chasing that imaginary puss, chasing that imaginary dick, and you got the nerve to say, "I'm a Christian, I'm a therapist, I help people," but I don't see not one of your motherfuckers come on here trying to encourage. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. Y'all don't like you get
Yeah.
these doom shots. I'm letting you know I'm the innovator of doom shots. Y'all get it. A man know what I'm talking about. Stop playing. Stop playing. This is not the time to play. Y'all can go on with that. Y'all never see me rant like this, but this is my very first rant. I mean, one of my rants I lost. Yankee Bay, what's good, homie?
Hey, stop lying. JT, stop lying, nigga. I done heard you rant, nigga. I've been following you since day one. Let me tell you something, nigga. When you get it, you get it. And I be in, look, I be getting my whole life. I be like, oh shit, he done got pissed.
Nah, that is true. Come on. We gotta
Yeah.
be honest with ourselves. We gotta be honest and see what's going on. Especially these fucking men. Oh, I ain't want nothing to deal with the black man and stuff. But you got fucking sons. Fuck you talking about? You don't want to deal with certain men. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you don't have to like it, but be cordial. I don't have to fucking like you.
Mm.
But let's think of the bigger cause for the fucking brotherhood. Fuck that. I'm all about the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? That you're a man that knows, well, back to the page with AB me. When you get to know me, you know. I'm all about the fucking brotherhood. I don't give a fuck. Well, a black man get how many data he got. And at the end of the day, you my brother. So I'm older than you. It ain't had nothing to do with that, brother. But I need to look out for you. I gotta let you know what I've been through in the past, what I did wrong, so I can help you. I'm your aid. I'm your helper. Fuck out of here, yo, motherfuckers, y'all got me fucked up, man. Stop preaching that shit, man. Y'all want to talk about black man? Oh, going away, or go away. Oh, he going another hour to fuck some pussy. Sometimes he going away if he going to fuck some pussy. So what? If he keeps up, there's some black men go away to have businesses. So you gonna say they cannot have a good time? Fuck out of here.
Mm.
If you lonely, it ain't our fault that you still married with a dry dick. Black woman, it's not our problem. You not happy married with a dry pussy. Fix your shit up.
If they're married at all,
Right, if they right. Sometimes they lie, but if
I
you
think
lying,
they
that's
be
a
lying.
sin. Fuck out of here, man. Stop playing games, yo. Or they got some man and woman. Oh, I'm part of this crew. I'm part of this organization. Oh, I'm doing this and that.
That don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing if it don't trigger down to the masses. Fuck out of here, man. Stop that bullshit, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with you. Stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me.
Amanda mentioned it earlier. That goes back to the fuck shit. And I can't stand it either. I'm tired of it. I can't sit back and just let that shit slide anymore. If I see it, I'm gonna call it out.
Am I right though?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're married, you should be with your mate at some one,
Exactly.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. What you doing up? Well, I'm just saying. I think that
No, say good.
I think that if you're married, I think you need to really consider limiting social media. Like, just get away from it, because it just seems like
Yes.
people post way too much of their personal stuff. Like me, yeah, I've been on, I'm on Facebook and the gram and different places, but I don't be posting no personal stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I don't either.
you know what I mean? Because to me, you know what? We have a lot of adults out here, but they're not grown.
You better say that again. Say that one more time for the people in the back. Say it one more time, basically.
Say it again, please.
We have a lot of adults, but they're not grown. You see, a lot of these adults out here, they're acting like kids. Like, who gets on social media? Well, oh, go ahead.
So back to the basics. So you saying, right? They not grown, so that means they be selling they dick pictures and pussy pictures, right?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Whatever they instantly message, like I said, I don't be doing that.
I'm just saying.
But for
we
them,
be hearing it.
Hey,
unfortunately, he's not lying.
No, I know you're not lying.
Okay, so can I put my JT? You already know I know, right? Can I put my 2 cents in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen, disclaimer. JT knows I'm crazy as hell and I like to laugh. So disclaimer. I be in a lot of sectors, y'all. And like I said, I came to YouTube because my family is big time in the music industry, and I won't mention them because you won't be doxing them anyway. But I bumped into a lot of people through there, and you guys, well, y'all on the panel probably can imagine. A lot of sectors I went in. Do you know that people are threatening one another with pictures they sent, money they sent, sex they gave? This you did for me, suck my dick, ate my put, all of this threatening. And I'm saying, I thought your content was built on this, but you chasing so much, like JT said, chasing cyber puss and cyber pain, and you losing your respect. Like it's one thing to be a physical whore around your neighborhood, but to be a cyber whore, or a cyber simp. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I am too goofy. I sit and I be cracking jokes on these niggas, like, and this is what we need to do a panel on this. And like, for instance, if JT say, okay, we're gonna do a panel talking about what we see in social media world, right? All y'all that's up here, bring your stuff that you want to talk about. We need to call this stuff out. Although we know it's going on, but we need to call it out. Because see, when you call things out and you bring it before the face of Satan people, although they might not get embarrassed, but it's going to make them feel some kind of way. I want to touch a nerve.
Well, what I did in my commentary, I know. Oh, yes, right, Manny. You missed what I did last night. I finally did. I did YouTube cult leaders and followers, cult leaders. I did it.
Well, that's what I like to hear too, because there's a lot of cult leaders, there's a lot of flip floppers, there's a lot of users, scammers, there's a lot of hookers and prostitutes, there's a lot of cools and fuck boys. It's a whole lot.
And you know what though? And I got to say this too. Y'all, some of the women, I ain't talking about the ones in the chat. You always say there's some down low brothers. That is true. But there are some down low sisters like the Licky.
No, it's a lot of them on. It's a lot of them on here. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. It is. And you know what's crazy? Okay, one sector, and I won't tell what sector, because one thing, we're trying to stop the demons, not give more publicity to them. So anyway, yeah, these women in this particular sector, they all fell out. And they are talking and telling out who lick who wanted to eat the put, who wanted the dust, who sent the money, who paid for you. Like I sit in the background in a bush, in the clouds with my wine and popcorn, getting my whole life with my legs crossed. I'd be like, this is real. You know what's crazy? Now, I look at some of the F shit because I'm a writer, and like I said, I'm writing a book. So because I did not know that it was this many sick people in the world, and I have to be aware of my surroundings, I'm learning that humans really act like this.
Yep.
So my question is, are there full blown humans? Are they some kind of demonic entities that allow the wickedness to take over their shell.
Well,
Am I talking right back to the basic?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
let you
you
know
know, and you know what?
I'm a
Before
mute.
I, huh? And let me tell y'all this too. I was in the chat. No, not in the chat. I was looking through the cows in the chat, brother and sisters, and even in the chat, these women talking about, yeah, was cashing out. They was cashing out just a lot of money, but licking they puss. Yup. Yeah. Licking puss. If you say anything about it, they block you, they dox you and everything. Yeah. Download brothers been doing it. Yeah. Download women. Yeah. They out there. Hello?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
good.
still here.
I'm
We
good.
here. We just listening.
I
We're
look.
listening.
Yep, I look one way, and that is to black men. That's it. That's all I got.
That part.
They talk about dildos and everything. Go
Now,
strong. Go strong up in the second hole and everything. I thought the second hole is a dead end street, but not to them. They want to develop a highway
Oh boy.
of
okay,
brown stuff.
Oh,
JT, you
No,
stupid.
no, no, no. I'm good.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
That is an
JT, do
exit.
not make me come to North Carolina and spank your ass.
That is an exit. That is an exit. Yeah, that's not a highway. That's an exit. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
part. But you know what? To add on, here's what I said. And this is like I said, if you go, I'm gonna start going back to my archives and bring a lot of those videos out that I did way back when. And I started talking about a lot of stuff. So he said he didn't like it. So he had to stop me because he knew I was touching on shit and I was making titles about shit that he didn't want me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So that's when they did the whole shebang with my son. Let's shut her down for a little while. But what they don't realize is when the universe did that to me, y'all just gave me extra wings. Y'all made me become a monster now. Y'all made me not give a damn. Like,
Yep.
y'all made me put on the full armor. Okay. And that's why I said I'm taking my time. And every time I think I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go live today. Then the spirits be like, no, no, no. That's what you said. We didn't say that. So I'll sit my ass back because I know that their timing is better than mine.
Yeah.
And I know that when they release me, see, my son ain't tore as a bull for nothing. He made me a bull. Okay. When I tell y'all my story, y'all gonna wonder why I'm still standing and not in Crazy House. Period. So with that being said, we're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna bring it out, and not be scared. Let the Most High lead us. Don't get in self. We can't get in self with our emotions. One thing we have to do when on this journey, we got to take our emotions out the way because you'll get effed up in the game. You know what I'm saying? You'll take everything personal. You got to have tough skin going in, period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I myself, I push hard at times on mental health because see,
Yeah.
people haven't heard my story. I was hospitalized for depression last June, and it's been a little over a year since I got out. I was hospitalized for actually I was hospitalized twice. Once in May, actually once in April, and then again in May. And really, I was in the hospital from May all the way up until till July because what happened was my
Oh,
first
wow.
incident. Yeah, my first incident was a few days in April, and then I got out. I said, "No, you just need to push through." And then finally, in mid May, I couldn't take it anymore. So then I went. I went on the mental health floor at the hospital, and then I was discharged from there, and then I went into long term treatment, which was like another 30 days. So I mean, um, some people probably wouldn't believe that because of I like to operate at high energy, but yeah, depression is no joke. I had a plan, um, and there was items that were within my reach to complete that plan. So I said, okay, Either you're gonna do what you're thinking about doing, or you need to get up out of here real quick.
So you still talking to a therapist?
Say again?
Are you still talking to a therapist?
I do. I touch base with my chat.
Somebody has crackling. I need to hear her. Somebody has crackling. Everybody mute except her.
I let me see. I talk to the chaplain every once in a while. The last time I sat down with my therapist was like back in March. It was like right before everything closed down. And again, we had agreed to speak. He's like, you're doing good. You're in the recovery phase. You know what tools and different things you can do to help, with your treatment. He said, continue to do that and we'll touch base monthly. But again, thanks to COVID-19, I've been touching base with the chaplain here and there, but I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, but depression, and this is again, some people in our community, they don't want to talk about going and sitting down with a psychologist or a psychiatrist because they think, as far as the pills and all that, and there's still a stigma, there's still a negative stigma with it. But I'm like, okay, so you can continue to suffer in silence and be miserable, or you can just go get treatment.
Oh, suffering silence is no longer
that's a choice.
Word of the day, because I just saw a story. I wish I was making this up. This 22-year-old filmed herself molesting. This 22-year-old woman filmed herself molesting a 4-year-old boy. We need to go. We need to do something about our mental health. I can't take it anymore. We can't keep pretend. We can't keep sweeping this stuff under the rug. It's doing us so good.
Repeat that again, please.
A 22-year-old female was arrested for molesting a 4-year-old boy. She was.
Oh no.
I don't even want to talk about it. You have to look the story up for yourself. Let's just
where we can find it.
Okay, can you drop the link?
Hold on.
If you could drop the link in the chat, but you know what? I had to mute up. And when I said muted up, I needed to get back to the basics is because let me tell you something. We all been, collaborating and speaking. I never knew her testimony. And now I feel guilty because I'm going to binge her page to learn about her. But I was molested. So this is why I know that we all was meant to be. You understand? And here's what I want to say, what I love about everybody on this panel right now. Somebody's crackling. Somebody's crackling.
Oh, this will take a while. Maybe I need to
It's crackling. There you go. No. There you go. Okay, so what I wanted to say, the reason why I asked I wasn't telling JT. First and foremost, let me let everybody understand this. Whenever JT let me, I'm speaking for me. On his panel, I always respect whatever he tells us to do. That's what I'll do. So when I say everybody mute, I'm damn sure not talking to him. Anyway, when I said everybody mute, I needed to hear her because I'm a product of molestation from age 4 to 11. So to hear someone else's testimony, and I write about all this stuff in the book, and I have on Sundays, I will be interviewing the people that were, I met a lot of women on here that was molested, and I understand now why it's fortunate for Back to the Basic to be at her age and to overcome, and now to hear that she literally just last year and to hear her talk, you would never know. So I know that she was chosen, and I know that the Most High got her. You understand? And I know that it was meant for me to connect with her. You understand? And I know that we have a lot of work to do. And look at the age bracket with me, she and I. Nevertheless, we talk on the same page. You understand what I'm saying? I am so glad, JT, that you did this live today. Because look, I was literally in there. I said I was making pillows. And I was painting, and then I was trying to watch y'all while painting. But the conversation was getting so good, I put everything down, came sat in this bed, and haven't moved. I need this, and thank every last one of y'all.
Thank you. I posted the article in the chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't want to talk about it because I'll just say she needs her ass whipped.
Chaos Rain, what's going on?
I'm good. Yeah, man. I just tuned in. I know it's a lot of people talk about say how people criticize it. Well, saying things about people that choose to live a degenerate life, eating, sucking, all type of incriminations of other people's body parts. And it makes me want to say, well, damn. I mean, I thought black people we keep it honest and real for some people, and it said there's a punishment for that. I'm not telling you should not do this, but I was going to give you a heads up warning. You engage that lifestyle, there is a possibility of death, premature. I know a few people that had lived altered lifestyles and they died prematurely, and they don't go into the detail. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, I remember me and Dawan Yusrel, we did enough podcasts extensively on this for, I think, for the last 4, maybe 5 years. I haven't talked to the brother in a while, but he had a real book about this called Definition of the Broke Ass, about the homosexual agenda. And it's real out here, man. That no society pushes certain things if it's for your betterment. It's actually for your detriment overall. Because black people in this country for God knows how long. But why are they giving more entitlement and maybe some rights to people that lives an alternate lifestyle? I'll tell you why. Because there's no possibility of rebirth. So yeah, we give it to you, and it's like an easy recycle. It's business at the end of the day. That's how they look at it. Because they're trying to depopulate as much people possible, and the way how they go about it is too slow. So now they have to throw everything, including the bathwater or the kitchen sink, to get that results. So I tell people you must question everything, look at everything, and if you are that life, if there's a way you can get health, get that handle, do it. That's how I see it. I'm not too fond of people's choices like that. I ain't gonna stop you, but I'm just gonna keep it real. And if there's some consequence, oh well. I'd rather be firm on my guard than just let you say, yeah, do your thing, girl, do your thing, dude. Nah, I can't do that. I'm not that person. I think if more people were upfront with it, I think a lot of people have to reevaluate their decisions overall. Because when we conform and say it's cool, then it is what it is. And I'm not sure people here in the church that used to go to church. I used to go to church. I didn't know back then they used to shame certain things, and people usually made the correction. Now they don't do it, and I can see why too. It's all for profit at the end of the day. So people got this comfort message, especially in regards to therapy. I mean, I've been advocating more than ever for the last few months, and I have to see the importance of it. We might not have the facilities that we control to correct the mental illness our people go through, but that doesn't negate your responsibility to go seek the actual help, regardless of it might feel that people might view it, so you might be crazy and stuff. Screw what people tell you. You got to do this for your own clean mental health, because you got to live with this. They don't, if they have not suffered this. Should not be seeking validation from what people gonna think, what you're trying to do to better yourself mentally first. You need that. Matter of fact, this is one main reason that's gonna lead to a lot of people committing more suicide, especially young boys and girls, because of this. So black people they got to pick their poison. Anybody else? I just want to lay that out. And what's good, brother? Underrated Darkness. It's been a while since I've been up here. You there, brother? Hey, it's mine. Check it.
Hey, what's going on, Underrated? Hey, can I get a recap because I didn't get a chance to read the title when I just hopped up here. Can y'all expound on what y'all talking about again? Sorry about that.
Actually, I think they cover a lot of subjects, to be honest with you. I tune in pretty late as well. unfortunately. So I was only going on what was talked about so far. So I'm not sure when did you join the stream? Did you catch at least the first 20 minutes, at least, or some part?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I caught like 40 seconds, and I saw he had the link
Oh,
into the stream, so I pressed it. So I'm trying to recap. I don't want to come in talking about something that's irrelevant.
I get
Oh,
you.
it's all good. We talked about so much stuff. We talked about, let me see. We talked
Legend,
about
politics.
yes, everything. We talked about we talked about spirituality. We talked about Trump testing positive for COVID-19.
Hey,
Talked
did
about
y'all believe it? Did y'all believe it, or did y'all think it was weird, or did y'all think
It's
that's
real,
what he
and
get?
he might be in serious trouble.
You said that's what he get. That's what you think. That's what he get.
No, it's real, and he might. They're talking. He might pass.
He might pass what?
He might die.
For so if
It's
he
serious.
die on Halloween, we already know it's fake. So if he die, it's gonna be the Halloween sacrifice. Cool. Somebody gonna die on Halloween. I don't care what y'all talking
Well,
about.
we could
I
say
can
Yeah.
we can go even
somebody.
further.
I don't know who it is, but they do it every Halloween.
But
It,
let's say this. There was an episode on The Simpsons that talked about this.
Yeah, underrated. I gotta get going. I'll catch you later.
All right.
all right, bro. Be easy.
There was an episode on The Simpsons. I hope somebody could find that and reshare it because I think there's a prediction that and it makes a question: who controls The Simpsons? Because they be putting out certain things 10, 20 years ago, and all of a sudden we see this today. I had to question a lot of things. So.
I think what that is, that's predictive programming. I mean, I noticed that
I mean,
too.
you could look at it as that, but the predictive programming is actually, if it's very accurate, which I'm hoping, but I
Well,
could be wrong, that tells you they know something that we
right,
don't.
right. I agree with that
And
because
I'm gonna go further. People talking about this baptism and all this stuff, this spiritual and all this stuff that is nonsense and all this. I say, listen, the people that's in charge as rule, they use the same science that WikiWax said that black people try to escape from. That our ancestors brought before. And I'm being dead honest that when you hear these, you watch these images, movies about they doing blood work, all this nonsense. There's the same folk thing that we created centuries ago, for their benefit. So while they give people this religion, they're doing something totally different, you know. So I tell people, don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. You know, right? People say it's real or not. This shit is not something to fuck with. You know, so. But like I said, The Simpsons shows a lot of evidence on a lot of things that's coming up to times. But at his age, and I think his wife got it too, and she's up there in age too. That if he passed, I mean, he passed. It's like anything else. It'd be interesting to see if he passed after the election, if he makes it that far, because they say usually quarantine takes like 2 weeks. So if he does get past 2 weeks, is likely of what will happen to after this. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did transition during after the election. It'll be the first time in American history that a president dies can return. I'm saying, we shall see. We shall see. But I don't really talk about those things because I look at it as a great distraction. I tell most people you gotta look at what's really going under the rug here. A lot of things we put out, and then people are focusing their attention on one thing while something is being played to in the background. So, I'm underrated. Be there, and he's silent.
oh, he might be having technical difficulties.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. Now I was saying,
Underrated.
Yes.
One thing I let you know, my channel is now back to running again. I'm off of the gym.
Cool. Cool. Okay. That's
So,
good to hear. So I know I'm invited to your panel right now. I'm just messing with you. Yes, messing with you. Oh yeah, we gotta do a part two. Tell them what the part one was it, brother, before we continue.
all right, okay, I got some step out. Anyway, the part one we talked about, if I can remember, of it's something about delusion of the sisters in regards to the age of when they supposed to get married.
Right.
If you remember, and I laughed so hard about this when
Yeah.
the brother Mr. Thames asked the woman, "All right, so what age is appropriate for women to be seeking get married?" And I might laugh again, so don't mind me. She said 28, 28 through 34.
Serious, yeah, he's not
Woo,
joking.
Lord have
Th-
mercy.
this is not a joke. Let me say that this is not a joke. He's saying this is actually he heard it. I'm
I heard
serious.
shit, bro. Yo, listen, that's the only thing I never laughed so hard in a long time. Every time I even reiterate, it make me want to go bust a laugh, man. It's like, what the fuck? Girl, you are on Data Zone going beyond the wall stage. And no one's saying, as on the average, I said, which man well, I hope you look for this regular, if you look for a man that's top tier. And this applies to all, I don't give a fuck what is it. If you over a certain age, if you have not gotten what you want, then you could still get married, possibly, but it is decreased very slightly, to the certain man you're looking for, you know? Because I'm being honest right now, because we listen to the old man. Well, if most of that, let's say, got some serious money and got the connects, right? They're not
Uh-huh.
seeking like 30-year-old women. They're going young.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now. They say, matter of fact, they might even go as far as 18 years old if everything plays out, you know? Because most dudes nowadays, they rather deal with something very fresh that could work with if she looks good and keep herself right than someone that's already past a certain threshold in life, on the
But
average.
no,
Now I'm
no,
not saying
no,
that you can't get no man after 28 going on 34.
no,
No.
no. But
You
it's a
get some man, but most likely on the average, most American women are coming for
hey, no, it's a natural thing that happens, right? Like a male, right?
it.
He go for the younger woman for the reproduction. It's like, okay, she can spawn more kids. You don't know you doing this um consciously. It's an unconscious thing. So
Yeah.
cool. If you deal with a 40-year-old, you already know you can't really reproduce too much. So as the man turned 80, he's still looking at the 20-year-old because that's who can bear the children. So they go like, okay, you can bear 8, 9 children. Mind you, we not trying to have 8 or 9 children. That's not what we thinking. But what's in our DNA structure is cool. Boom, let me go here. That just how it works. You understand what I'm saying? Actually, the young female attracts the older man. They don't even like the younger bulls because the sperm from the older man is more potent. And if you ever bred dogs, right, and you got a 3-year-old stud and you have a litter from a female versus a 1-year-old stud having a litter from a female, the puppies is a whole different pedigree. So as you get older, your sperm actually enriches, and this is why younger women is attracted to older males and older males is attracted to younger women. This is why they reach puberty before you. They're conditioned to you understand what I'm telling you? When you in elementary, they get hair under their arms in the fourth grade, bro. We still
Mm-hmm.
searching for hair on our body. They got full fledged hair on their twat and everything. Fourth, fifth grade. They they
Mm-hmm.
they 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 advanced over us. Now then we got to take into principles. It's 5 to 1. It's 5 to 1 females anyway.
Uh-huh.
So of course they gonna try to strike the OG, the one that got his life together, the one that really saw everything. They're gonna be attracted to that. They're not gonna be attracted to the young dude still trying to get his life together, and it's vice versa. once you deal with an older woman, you be like, yeah, you stuck in your ways because men is controlling creatures. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Not controlling all like that, but we want, I can't mold you no more. You already 40. I can't mold you. You stuck in your ways. So if I don't, it's cool. I'm about to pass it. If you stuck in your ways, I gotta accept them ways and love them, or I gotta go young to try to. I don't want to say mold because that's too controlling, but
Well, train. It's all right. We got. I got you, and I agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
all right.
Hey, welcome back, Amanda. Oh, BBG. Thanks for the super chat. So
Oh,
shout out to the LDBC. That stands for Lions Den Box Community. My brother Snacks B. That's from the LDBC family, like as I am. Welcome, my brother. I
welcome
really
everybody.
appreciate. Welcome
Welcome.
everybody. I do got a cash app. It's $ capital JT 53000. Also, I have a PayPal account. It's paypal.me/ capital JT Black 53. So if y'all want to donate in one of those, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Hey
Greatly
man, take
appreciated.
the time. Hey, take the time to share the link because I can't really gather the information, and
Okay.
yeah, I'll donate all day. Just put the
Okay.
Okay.
link
Hold
in
on.
the
Hold on.
chat.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to
Yeah.
say, hey, JT, drop the link so I could copy and paste for
Okay. I
your
got you.
PayPal. For your PayPal. For your PayPal.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I'm
All right.
on right now.
And,
Keep it
and
moving.
what's the brother? What's the brother name? Because you got that big ass sign up in the pen thingy. I can't see the brother name that was just speaking.
That's
Hey,
Sir
but I
Drop.
don't know how to do
Okay, Sir Drop.
the
Okay,
PayPal,
Sir
so
Drop.
drop the
Ooh,
Cash App too. But go ahead, Miss Lady.
yeah, yeah. I put the
Okay.
Cash App in there. I put the Cash App in there, but I just didn't know the PayPal link. But yeah, Sir Drop. I do see him in a lot of chats or whatever. And you know what's crazy? I like his laid back talk. Like he's just like, but everything he was saying, even about the Simpsons stuff and whatever. Okay, like I said, okay, Sir Drop. I know a lot of people don't like to tell their age, but we were talking about age earlier to compare. Like people can't judge the age by the knowledge that y'all have, and this is what I was talking to Back to the Basic, AB and JT earlier before you got on the panel. Um, and also Back to the Basic and the rest of them said, age has nothing to do with it. It's the knowledge that you know that you bring. So look how you just got up here and talked about the Simpsons show. And there's a lot of people in the chat that might not know that. I do. So when you were speaking, that's why I was tight. He knows what he's talking about. One thing for certain and two things for sure about these elites and the demonic spirits. They throw things right smack dead in our face, but they know that we're not going to pay no attention. We're just going to be like, oh, that's a good movie. Oh, that's a good show. Oh, no. They're telling you what they doing to us, smack playing in our face. And if we're going to sit back and act stupid, act like we don't see it, and then it come into fruition, hey, whose fault is it? Just like the 9/11 buildings. The Simpsons Ben did that. Everything that happened, the Simpsons did it. So that brother's right.
Oh, I also like as far as Sir Drop, your comment about the men. I mean, I agree that older men are attracted to younger women and vice versa. Um, I don't. I think that, I mean, you were gonna say the word mold, but I mean it's called, I mean, train or whatever terminology you would want to put on it, because I mean, just like you said, that's natural for men to just want to go for younger women in general. So
Yeah.
I agree with that. And really, if you think
And it's
about it, the
all right.
well
Look at
the
it.
oh, go ahead.
You got look at it from a female standpoint, right? You 17, right? You a senior in high school. You looking at them. You looking at your correspondence as little kids, like and then you looking at the 22-year-old that okay, he got a job, the boy got a car, the boy live on his own. That puts you that makes a female more advanced than a male, right? So cool. So like boom, you a senior, your boyfriend 22, right? He actually catching slack for even still dealing with some high school shit. But he 22. Y'all keeping it on the low. But you definitely not feeling that 11th grader or that 12th grader because you done saw a grown man. Cool. Now most females they never had that father figure in their life, so that make them look to a elderly person like, okay, cool, I'm trying to get some game from the males. I got a little brother and I got a mom, but I don't know how a male older than me thinks. So they'll gravitate to their male teacher, or they'll gravitate to their coach, or they'll gravitate to their uncle or anybody older. It has nothing to do with sex. It has to do with, okay, they on my level, and since a female going through the puberty state is higher than a male's level, they got to deal with something on their level. You know how, you kiss me, and you be looking like, what the fuck you mean, But he's a boy still. You see what I'm saying? Y'all reach maturity way faster than us, so that's an extra jump. So then that makes y'all jump to somebody that's on y'all level, which has to be older, or y'all gonna be more mature than that person if they not older than you because y'all reach puberty before us. So when you 20, you're gonna be attracted to a 23-year-old because you really that's your level. If you attracted to the same 20-year-old, it's gonna be like, man, he's still childish. Yeah, he's still childish, and you're not gonna feel it. But once you start seeing like, okay, that's that grown man shit. Then once he get 26, as a 30-year-old woman, you will go back to that. You understand? Where you would be attracted to a younger man, just like men attracted to younger women. So cool, you would be like, man, I like this 28. This motherfucker, he still got his stamina, he still got his youth in him, he still got his drive. Cause mind you, when old heads get old, they already finished. They
Oh,
trying to they trying to maintain
Wait,
what they
I
got
gotta make
going.
a joke. I gotta make a
Yeah.
joke. I gotta make a joke. I gotta make
Okay,
a
go ahead.
joke. I gotta make a joke. Wait a minute. I get where you going, but look, I'm an old head, and guess what? Uh-uh. No, they some of all of us ain't washed because all of us ain't looking for attention like what you talking about. But that was just a joke. But go ahead, continue. But you're funny, and you are
Oh
making a
no, you
lot of
right.
sense.
I ain't talking
No, you're
about
making a
attention
lot of
though.
sense. You're making a
I'm
lot of sense. Go.
I'm talking about where the worlds can actually be compatible. Like
Right.
if you ain't on my level, right? All right, cool. Or you can be like if I try to deal with a 35, 40-year old, right? If I'm not above her level, it's not gonna work because she always gonna look down like, bro, you ain't even
Facts.
where I'm
Facts.
at,
Facts.
right? And then
Facts.
if she under me and she at that age, I'ma look the same way. So cool, we gotta give a pass. Only way I can give you a pass if you younger or you really ain't went through the life I went through. Like, all right, put it like this. Me and my girl, right? We done walked all the way through the trenches. So that's a different thing with me and I'm talking people in general. But me and my girl, like we both a year apart and we been rocking for 20 years. So it's different. I'm talking about a cat that meet a chick. You gotta understand what's the
I'm calling
expectations.
about
Do you got a crib or you ain't got no crib? Is that why you dealing with an 18-year-old? Cause they ain't looking for a nigga with a crib? Or do you got a couple cribs? Vice versa though. So it becomes to a level because people start like including me and everybody else. When you get to a certain age, it's about how can we build. It's not about love and lust and oh you got some good pussy or oh you got some good dick. It's about bro, can we build? Cause we can fucking get pussy and dick on the side if that's the case. Can we build and make it happen? Is we on the same mental level? Look, even my dog barked on that. And if y'all not on the same mental level, it's not gonna work. You either gonna be advanced or he gonna be advanced, and one of y'all gonna look down on each other. That's why when you find somebody that's right on your level, it's a blessing, man. You almost want to just drop everything you doing to make it happen. Because you
Yeah,
know what they call it, a soulmate, but you got it.
yeah, that's all right. I want to I want to switch, but I want to switch gears a little bit here.
I have a question. Is it okay if I can just piggyback just a little something off of what Sir Drop said before we switch gears?
Go ahead.
Okay. Um, I understand what you were saying. I know there's exceptions to the rule. I know me personally, I'm 34 and I usually don't look at anybody below my age. I mean, I'm serious. So if I'm 34, I'll look at someone 34 all the way up to about 60, 65. So I mean, if you're a black man, yeah, you between those ages, yeah, I done looked at you. And probably more than
You
once.
said ain't no cougar. You said
That,
ain't no cougar in me, goddamn
that's it.
it.
I'm serious. I was 32 and I was kicking it with somebody who was 58 at the time, and I'm telling you, he fine and he still is fine. And hey, that's just the way it is. I like older guys. That's just how it is. But
And
anyway,
and what about the older guys before we switch before I switch gears? What about the older guys?
the older men. Well, I've dated
Yes.
two guys that are actually, yeah. I've seen, or should I say it? Yes, I've dated. Like I said, the one gentleman who's 58. He's 60 now, and he still look good. And I'm currently kicking it with someone who is, what is it, 50? He's in his 50s as well. And let's just say they know how to handle their business.
Oh, really? Don't hear that much from no younger women.
Look, I
Never.
cannot stand that goddamn JT. I cannot stand that. I love him, but I see where he going. I can't. Go
What?
JT. Go JT. Go JT. Go. Talk about it, JT. JT said, "Oh, really?" Oh.
I never really heard that. I'm just serious, man. I mean, well, I ain't gonna lie to. When I first came to Virginia, when I lived at my brother's house, I was 40. So I think I was 45. I knocked off a 26. I put out, but that's another story. How to pat myself in the back. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna do a live about that too. I found out throughout the years, y'all, that they are younger women. They're not really attracted at the men at their age. They are searching for these men that are older. Number one, because they older, and number two, they keep themselves up in all ways. There is going to be a trend. So that I tell these women out here in my age group, you better get yourself together. Stop acting like these Jezebel Haggies out here. Because these younger black women, they not playing. And they playing for keeps. And they all about family. They all about living. And I'm telling you, y'all better straighten up. I'm trying to tell you. Because these men in the 50s, they're gonna be looking, and they gonna look at these young women, and they gonna be like, yeah, I work out. Yeah, you like what you see. They like firmness. And some of your women, I have to say like this, you're looking like Aunt Jamal Porker B in the can. I'm just saying, you need to tighten up, and it goes vice versa too. Better tighten up.
Dang, I feel like I need to go out and buy some dumbbells or like a pull up bar or something.
I'm just saying, and I'm not just talking about like this. I'm talking about conversation. I'm talking about mindset. I'm telling you, if y'all, some of your women do not straighten up, men too, but I'm gonna stick to women. If y'all don't straighten up, these younger black women, they looking. And they looking. I'm telling these older men, like they working out. These older men my age, they working out too. They say, yeah. They say, yeah. This you like, huh? They not playing. They playing for keeps. Why they looking at these older women talking about, oh yeah, I'm fat and everything. These men got accept the way I am, and you look like damn 500 pounds, and you can't even fit a goddamn chair. But you want to go to Baskin Robbins and you know and them other places stuff your goddamn gut and everything is, and that man need a these men need a accept the way I am. Well, look like a fat snowman can't even catch a goddamn breath. I'm just saying.
That nigga said you can't fit a chair.
Can't fit a goddamn chair. Doggone and wanna eat your plate, eat her plate. I'm beautiful. You damn obese didn't we came and catch a goddamn breath. Get out of here with that. I'm telling these young women see that, and they looking at these older men like, yeah. What you want? You want to go with this, or you like black shit? You want to go with this, or you want to go with that? You come with
Hey, what
me.
was
That's
that
where it's
song,
at.
man?
And I'm
You can
telling you,
get
these
with
old
this, or you can get with that. Who was that? Tribe Called Quest.
no, it's black sheep.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was Black Sheep. You want to get with
That
this? You want to get
yo,
with that?
that
But look,
that's
I'm gonna
right.
look, JT. You talking righteous and you talking right? And y'all all are. And it's funny too because, like I said, when we get into talking righteousness and we take our little goofy stuff and we just say it, it's funny because it's real. Period. But who I want to talk to is Big Joseph. He was talking about he dealt with an older woman, whatever. Okay, so let me throw this out there, and it's in my book. Okay, my daughter right now is with a big time music industry, and I'm not gonna tell you who his artists are. But what I want to say is this nigga hung with me. This nigga and his cousin and his friends, he's my age, right? And they all try to talk to me in our 20s. So now
Mm.
let's fast forward. I'm down south. My daughters are grown living in Queens, New York. I moved down to North Carolina. And so my daughter, my oldest daughter, she was like, Mom, let me tell you, I'm calling you to tell you that I fucks with, and she said his name. Then I said, wait, such and such and such. She was like, yeah. Now, mind you, at the time, my daughter was only in her 20s. This nigga in his motherfucking damn near 40s. Okay? And you partied with me, nigga. And all your boys and you tried to holler. So this how deep it go. When my daughter was 12 years old, okay, he was engaged to his first wife. I'm living on the first floor. He and his fiance at the time living in the attic. Cause up here in Jersey, you already know how the houses go. So look, now my daughter 12. You watched her grow up. You had a whole wedding. Then later, as she grew up, because I feel like you couldn't get the mother, so you waited for the daughter to grow up. And then when she grew up, I hope she don't hear this live. I swear to God. Well, she don't know JT page. But anyway, because I just got her back. We stopped speaking over all of this shit. Anyway, make a long story short, I'm looking at this nigga like, bitch, you my age. What you doing looking at my daughter? So that means at 12, when you was living upstairs because you couldn't get the mother, was you looking at my daughter and watched her grow up? And now they are together. They have a whole son together. And now I got to look at this motherfucker like, if you marry my child, you my whole son-in-law? It doesn't matter. JC, make it make sense.
I ain't saying a word.
And then, because I lost my daughter when she was like, Mom, let me call you and tell you who I mess with before you hear from the streets. When she told me him, I was like, wait. Such and such and such and such. I said, Qua, really? Because one thing about my daughters, the way I raised them, I kind of fucked them up. Be independent. Don't look for no nigga without. So they all dealt with older dudes. Go back to what what's his name? Sir what?
Sir Drop.
Sir Drop goes back to what Sir Drop is saying. He said it right. Because that's what my daughters did. And that's what my son did. My son fucked with older women. My daughters fuck with older men. So he's speaking right. But the thing is, this nigga right now that I gotta look at every day, because now I got a grandson. And it don't even feel right. Like, if you marry my daughter, what you look like being my son-in-law, you my age?
Damn.
The fuck? On that note, thank you, Sir Drop. You spoke right. I'm a
Yo,
mute.
like Lionel Richie said, yes, I own my way.
I cannot stand my brother JT.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, but I'm saying it's gonna be a. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a shift, y'all. I'm telling you, black women, black
And
men.
can I say this? Actually, I hate to cut you off, but Monique just put something in the chat. She was like, Amanda, you better watch him. Now, Monique, what you don't understand is, first and foremost, he tried to talk to me, his cousin tried to talk to me, and his best friend, they all were big time drug dealers. And I said it because I talk about it in my book. They were like my baby daddy, my son for that, which I see. Look, them two pictures, that's my son and his father. His son, my son for that was a big time national drug dealer. I'm not proud of it. I didn't ask for that. But what I'm trying to say is I know the motherfuckers was whores. And I know that they had the money, so they got the young bitches like Sir Drop said. And now where we living at right now, Monique, you're right. And the thing is, Monique, I feel so I'm trying to accept because my daughter and I did not speak for a long time. You understand? I lost my oldest child over this situation. But now that we back and we only came back because my son got murdered. My daughter was not speaking to me before my son got murdered. So that's what I said. Y'all better read my goddamn book because I'm telling it all. Okay. And I told my family, I'm gonna tell everything. And I changed names, but you right, Monique. When I'm around him, I just feel so uncomfortable. Period.
Well, I'm just saying this. I'm saying like this. Things is not as common as it used to be. So you gotta roll with the punches. I'm just saying, like I did. Brothers of Cain, sisters of Jezebel Haggies. And I'm gonna step it up more on this. People in our age group, you better start working out and living righteousness. If not, somebody will take your place forever and you never going to get it back. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen. If you can take a baby, you a bad man. I'm just saying, like I gotta tip my hat off to you. If you can take who rock with me, then shit, man. I gotta embrace. I gotta accept it, and I gotta encourage the move that just was put forth because you can't take baby from me, bro. Listen, I done been we both done been at our all time low, and we right there. All time high, right there. I'm talking about if they not right there, man, fuck them. It's just lust. If you gotta have surgery and she leave the hospital, man, bro. No, she can leave the hospital, but if she the only one that came, that's who you fuck with. If you gotta when you at your all time low where you can't do nothing for them and they still fuck with you, man, give them the world when you can, man. That's just how I look at it because you can't find it. Like you can come up and find beautiful women, but is it for
Yep.
you or your clout? What is it
Yep.
for? You know what I'm saying? Because some women is just about prospering themselves, and some men is about prospering themselves. But when you about togetherness, it's like this. Like say if my girl fell off, right? We fell off. She ain't fall off. No, bro, we fell off. Let me get that back right. If I fall off, we fell off to her. Let us get that back right. And long as we both right, ain't no failing in that, man. So we try to stay right and hold each other up and that's just how we rock, bro. That's just how it
Right.
go. Now, mind you, she can find a way better nigga than me. I can find a way better girl than her. It ain't about that. You will always be searching. You always can find better. You gotta find what fuck with you, what love you, what you resonate with, what you would die for. If you won't die for that person, man, don't even waste their time, man. Go a year in. If you feel like I won't die for this person, man, let them go, bro, because you wasting time, bro. Y'all gonna end up in a relationship with a kid y'all want and a relationship y'all resent. That's just how it's gonna happen.
That's true. Yeah, I gotta end this because I gotta do a make a important phone call, and we're gonna do the sisters first. Amanda, back to the basics. I want you to make your last remarks. Sir Drop, then me, and when I come, I want y'all to stay on the panel. So Amanda, make your last remarks, please. First.
Okay, first and foremost, I
Cool.
want to thank you, JT, for having me on your panel. You know
Welcome.
I'm your I'm your sis forever.
Yep.
Um, I want to thank you for allowing back to the basic and I as females to express ourselves and just know when to mute and know when to shut the fuck up. I want to thank you for allowing everybody just to express their difference of opinions and their agreements. You know what I mean? I just want to thank you for this damn live because I was in there painting and making pillows and you did this and it was needed. I love you. And like I told you when we talk on the phone, don't fucking stop. I don't give a damn if it's only four in the chat. I want to thank back to the basic. Everybody that came on
Ooh.
the panel, y'all was love, honey. Y'all taught me stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even the chat. Listen, when I come back, I hope we all could get together as one. Although it might be my motherfucking channel, no, it belongs to all y'all because I need y'all. I do. I
And
need
you
right.
know, yeah,
And
I
man,
do.
you know, hey,
shout out to Underrated too, man. I've been watching the bull for a minute and I never heard him say nothing that wasn't the truth. So that track record is long as hell. I be listening, I be trying to catch one. Like, let me see Underrated. Let's see. And it's always that real shit, bro. It ain't no fake shit. So salute
oh
to the
man,
bull.
But
thank you so
yeah,
much.
and to add on to what Sir Drop said, and Sir Drop, I be in a lot of bushes. That's why I kept saying, "Who is this?" I know your voice, but I it's too many names. But then I got a Sir King in another sector. You were the Sir Drop, and this. But listen, for you and back to the basic to be our age, and for me and JT to be our age, y'all really came up here and kicked a lot of knowledge. So that's hint,
Mm.
hint to the oldest ones that want to disrespect y'all. I think y'all know nothing on period. But I'm gonna hang
Uh,
up. JT, I love
no,
you. That
you better not hang till
I'm
I
not
speak.
okay. Okay, I'm a mute. I'm a mute. I'm a mute.
You better not.
Cause look,
That
if I
that
hang up, look, y'all, if I hang up, this nigga gonna call me as soon as he finishes live. Period.
wow, you're right. I don't play no type of games now. Fuck that. I ain't grinding anything. Oh, go professor. He said, could you clear the comment on the screen, or, sir? So you mean you want to come up? That's what you talking about? Let me know now, cause I gotta be. All right, go ahead. Back to the basics. Let me know now. Put it in the chat. Go ahead. Back to the basics.
Well,
No, they
I'd
had.
like to. Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
you got it. My fault. I'm sorry.
Well, I'd like to
No, you
thank
got it.
you. Okay, it's all good. I'd like to thank you for always permitting me to come on your panel to speak my
Mm-hmm.
piece. And I always enjoy myself whenever I'm here. A big shout out to those on the panel. I know Mr. AB, he dropped off, and I know Chaos Rain, he was here with us for a little
Yeah,
while.
yeah. Shout out to them. Thank you.
And Sir Drop, it's always good to see you. Miss Amanda, and all those in the chat. Just salute to all of you.
And before I get to your bad news, you was not. He just shoved me out to Facebook. You was not in the well. You was in the chat, but you left. But I'm gonna shut you out anyway. The way how it go down, you gotta be here damn 30 minutes to shut you out. But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give you. I feel good. I'm gonna give you a play this time because you on face. You just text me. But next time you stay in the goddamn chat, motherfucker. But shout out to D Bad News and everything. You will hear more about him and everything. The one and only Sir Drop, please.
And man, come up on the panels, man. When I be running that shit, man.
Yo,
That,
no,
I,
no,
I need the
you,
people to hear you. You know what I
yeah, yeah.
mean?
I
As
appreciate, it,
far as on
but
my
you know
end.
what but you know what it is, Sir Drop. You two lately be taking away people's notifications. So I don't know if I still sub to you or not.
Oh, so you saying after it's done? They be doing me like that. When it's over,
Yeah,
they
that's what
send me the
happened.
notification. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they be like,
so what you do before you finish, before when it's over, go to my channel, drop a comment on one of those one it doesn't mean it doesn't make a difference which one. Drop a comment so you see that I'm still sub to you.
"Oh,
If
cool." So
not,
you
I just
can
got hit.
just press on my avatar, right? I know what you're
No,
saying.
I can't. No, they can't. I can't do it from here.
No, I'm talking about if I press a comment, you can read the comment and just sub to the channel. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only way. Go ahead, finish, brother.
Oh no, I was finished, man. I ain't really got too much to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about, man.
If oh yeah, if you wanna donate, the link is still in the chat. If you wanna check it out, it's up to you.
No, you know I'm a donate off top, bro.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I'm
support
just
any
saying.
black movement type thing, any white movement that's against the industry that's against. I support anything that's against the powers that be. I
Yeah.
support it all the way to the fullest. Not to the fullest because I'm not about to go broke for nobody, but
Mhm.
I'm a hell yeah, I support, bro. Because what you doing is uplifting. Like we just had a grown man conversation. You know how hard it is to have a grown man conversation in real life? It's like almost impossible. You can play spades, you can be at the table, you can have a cookout, you can go to your home. Bro, that grown man conversation only come from grown ups. So you know I'm supporting that, bro.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate
Matter
that.
of
And I
fact, let
want
me go to it now because you know, reason why I ain't supported it yet because I'm on StreamYard and as soon as you leave out, it fuck your whole shit up. But
yeah, it does, man.
I'm about to leave out and hit that link right quick and y'all
All
be
right.
easy.
All right, thank you. Oh, now before I make my last remark, I be doing men's breakfast fellowship sometime next week. Watch out for that. The underrated afternoon talk. Most likely it might be tomorrow. But if I'm gonna set it up for tomorrow, that is definitely panel discussion. Amanda was on there, Back to the Basics was on there, and she could tell you right now, we had a good old time. We talk about a lot of things. And so I want y'all to check that out and everything. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it because I might have to take care of some things tomorrow. But if I am, and I know I did it 3 o'clock, so it might be a little later. It might be a little later, but if it is, that's going to be a panel discussion tomorrow. Okay. So I want to thank everybody. I don't know. I might come with another one tonight. I don't know. It really depends how I feel, but I want to thank AB and I want to thank my brother Chaos. I want to thank y'all to come there. But I'm just creating, fam. I'm just creating. I'm just creating, and I do want. And at the same time, I know people. I might mean to be long with it, but I want to get this out. I know at times a lot of people that y'all know. I know I ain't gonna say y'all, but some y'all know what they like when I talk about different issues and stuff like that. But I'm going to get back talk about um my life story, and that's part. That is three. I want you to go in the chat and check out the other two. It's funny, but I want you to support that. I will get back to talked about sports. That's gonna be soon, and I want people to engage and stuff. And I'm still gonna do my solos. I'm gonna knock out. A matter of fact, I got to knock out some solos too. So, so I really appreciate that, and so on behalf, you feel mad strong right now. So let me see. Get my number from JT, man. Get my number. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do that. Yeah, and yeah. So, on behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the under. Oh, go ahead.
No, I just want to say I love. Listen, I just want to say this. Um, I love humbug shit. I was in here minding my damn business, remodeling my apartment, painting, making pillows and stuff. But look, this was meant to be. And you, JT, you already know what we talk about. And look how it's moving. Okay, get into it. I just want to thank all y'all that was in the chat that kept it real. I want to thank all y'all that was on the panel that kept it real. I want to thank all y'all that got the righteous spirit and gonna keep it real. Okay, there's more to come on JT panel. Get into it. Okay, he's gonna go back to the original JT. On that note, I love y'all. I swear I probably needed this. I stopped painting, I stopped sewing to do this. I needed it as much as some of y'all probably did. But there's more to come on this channel. That's all I want to say. And back to the basic, girl, I love you, girl. Monique, I love you, girl. Shelly E, I love you, girl. Who else? All my sisters that be rocking with JT. That's righteous, is not scared to speak. I love y'all. Okay, get into it. Thank you, JT.
I wish I could have moms. I'd wrap around and give you a nice.
Ew, ew, ew.
Yeah, man. I haven't been this. I ain't never tell the truth, y'all.
Oh,
I
and
haven't.
Sunday. I forgot Sunday name. Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Sunday. Thank you,
Sunday.
babe.
Sunday could be a pain.
Sunday.
Sunday could be a pain in the ass
So
sometimes, but
what?
we
So
we
what,
good. We good.
JT? One thing for certain and two things for sure. In this world, you gotta let all of us be our crazy motherfucker self, and you
Yeah.
gotta agree to disagree, and you gotta get it.
And
Listen,
Sheila
what?
E. I'm sorry. And Sheila E. I'm sorry. We got Mr. Sheila
No,
E.
I said that. I said Sheila E first, honey. Get into it. I love Sheila
Okay.
E.
Yeah, Sheila E.
JT,
Oh yeah, yeah. Check out. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Okay.
please subscribe. Right. I said her name first because you
Yeah.
introduced me to her. And I love her spirit. And she is a righteous sister, just as well as the rest of the sisters. So, but what I'm gonna say is, okay, the way JT panel gonna go, if you can't take the heat when it's that type of subject, your best bet is don't come in. Because you see how he did tonight. He went to JT flipped. This nigga went to, yeah, you motherfuckers get, and I like that because that's what me and him talk about behind the scenes. He was
Hmm.
like, yeah, y'all trying to act like y'all this and that, but y'all got pussy pig, y'all back for cyber dick, y'all back for cyber pussies, y'all cool. But listen, righteous people, we don't have to focus so much on what they're doing, but when they attack you, then you call their cards. Other than that, you pay them dust and come on here and do what the fuck you're supposed to do. Each one teach one, like Sheila E said early in the chat. Like back to the basics said. Agree to disagree, and I said the same thing. Like Sir Trump said, y'all, like JT said, like who came out here first? AB said, like all y'all in the chat said.
And
One
brother
thing,
Charlos,
yeah,
brother Count, fan Count. Yeah.
yes, all of them. I can't remember every name, but what I'm saying is the only thing that could stop us from building is us. I'm done. Love you, JT. Love the
Love,
chat.
love you too, baby. And let me say this though too before I end this, that And then, this me and Mandy, we talk, and I talk to other people, the black women here, even the ones in the chat right now. And it's a reminder. I already know you know. Wherever you support the black man, you're going to be under attack because you know the important existence of a black man. And I just want to let you know, on behalf of Sir Drop, we appreciate it. Of brother AB Media and my brother Chaos, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate that you see your existence, that you want to do whatever you can to protect us. And that's why when us men protect women like them, it's not all about, oh, they love you. And no, 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 it's about that. It's all about they know they feminine. They know they righteous ways. They know they righteous role. And I'm gonna talk more about that. And also let me put this out though too. Back to the basics talked about in the past. Sheila E has talked in the past, and Amanda. They had talked about the still disturbing behavior of a black woman that talks about the black man and even the family, and how they fail to see that this system of things has using them to divide. And also they talk about these simps, these good old to get on your knees. Yes, sir. I ain't going to get on 2 o'clock. I ain't going to get on the panel. I ain't going to kiss your pussy. I ain't going to do whatever you say to disrespect the black man. This got to stop, man. It's got to stop. Vice versa, it's got to stop. Because we cannot have none of those stop at this righteous movement that we have. Like I said, we gotta go for that righteous chip. We gotta go for that righteous chip. Thank you, Sir Drop, for the cash. I very much appreciate it. Again, on behalf of my channel, the underrated dollars, yours with the number one grinder. I might come back later on, might not, but if not, watch out tomorrow. Most likely, probably be the second, the underrated afternoon talk. That also is going to be a panel discussion on that. All right, so thank y'all so much. And you see, if you want to see my food, oh well, y'all just damn missing. Y'all just had to catch it on the rewind. But I know it tastes real good though too. And cause I ready to bust out that goddamn burger and doggone fire, cause y'all make me goddamn hungry. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And just
And
just
I
just
love y'all too. I love y'all, bro. I love my listen, and let me throw this out there in the atmosphere. I love my brother JT. I don't give a damn who don't care, who don't like it. Okay. I rocks with JT. On period, on Periana. I rocks with back to the base. I rocks with y'all. And it is what it is.
yeah, that's it. What it is, what it is. So goddamn. Okay. So on this one. Thank you very much to join my very first
I feel like
underrated
JT about to actually I'm about to
commentary.
sing with you.
Oh God, I'll be around some beautiful women and some strong black men.
We
But at
thank you for coming out to JT
ah
Live and
yeah.
seeing what you want, and it's your strife. You have a platform, that's your life. But one thing you ain't gonna do is take our life. We're good.
Oh.
Hey,
And
babe.
on that note, this one is Ghost.